I do not look at hit rates. I do not watch sports games. I am not a mathematician. ChatGPT graduated from me in high school. I'm not an NBA player. I only do parlays, but yet I'm still profiting in sports. Why is that? And for someone that might say, this is only a month, you're not profiting in sports, you just have a good month. The only indicator for being able to profit long term in sports is looking at your CLV, and I have positive CLV expected value on the month of 6%, and I'm doing this 85% of the time, compared to 14% to negative. So let me just pull up a couple examples of what content you might see out there. We're going to go to TikTok, and then we're just going to look up sports betting.
I got a pick that's guaranteed to hit. All you have to do is comment the word free, and I'm going to make sure that you get it. I'm going to DM you right now if you comment the word free. So let's get active. Let's get paid. Let's get to that money on. Let's beat these books again today. I got a pick that's guaranteed to hit. All you have to do is comment the word free, and I'm going to make sure that you get it. I'm going to DM you right now if you comment the word free. So let's get active. Let's get paid. Let's get to that money on. Let's beat these books again today. I got a...
This ninja.
I ain't gonna lie, fool. Any nigga that take the unders on teams, on prize picks, underdog, chalkboard, on player props, taking the under, you gotta be watched. Cause you
Not even worth my fucking time, dude.
Who y'all be getting y'all picks from, man? Who y'all be getting y'all parlays from? Y'all ain't fooling me, bro. Y'all ain't cooking up like that, bro. Y'all not cooking up like that.
You're hitting your parlay today. The real question is how many parlays are you
Pissing me off, bro. He really just is just trying to get the freaking likes, the clicks, and it's working, dude. 1,000 likes. I can't hate.
I found 2 NBA player props that'll buy you a damn house today. We watched the film, so you don't have. Number 1, Josh Hart over 1.5 threes. Jared Allen is going to guard Josh Hart because he can roam off and play help. The Cavs are going to give wide open threes to Josh all game long, which is great for us, and that's green bean. Whenever the Knicks put Josh Hart in the pick and roll, his matchup is almost always going to follow the point man, leaving Josh with a ton of open space, and that's green bean. Number 2, if you want the lock, click the follow, comment this emoji, and I'll send it to you. I found 2 NBA player props that'll buy you a damn house today.
That was hype. We got the film breakdown. We got the hit rates, the defensive match. Let's actually see if these hit.
We watched the film, so you don't have. Number 1, Josh Hart.
Josh Hart over 1.5 threes. Let's see if he hit. Let's see if it actually matters. Let's see if the information matters. Right? Box score. Josh Hartington. How many threes did you have, buddy? Damn, Josh Hart. See, the play was a lock, but Josh Hart just forgot to follow through on the play. But it was a lock. Maybe that's where he was mistaken, because maybe he thought instead of making it over 1.5, maybe he was saying he's going to go 1.5 or 1.45, if you get what I'm saying. Same numbers, just wrong outcome. Let's see the next one, though.
Over 1.5 threes. Jared Allen is going to guard Josh Hart because he can roam off and...
Do you hear that one? The Jared Allen is going to guard Josh Hart. So that means,
play help. The Cavs are going to give wide open threes to Josh all game long, which is great for us, and that's green bean. Whenever the Knicks put Josh Hart in the pick and roll, his matchup is almost always going to follow the point man, leaving Josh with a ton of open space, and that's green bean. Number 2, if you want the lock, click the follow, comment this emoji.
That's right, because he gave us such a good lock in the first one, we actually have to follow, comment, and then he'll send it to us. That makes sense, right? Because we really needed to figure this stuff out. Because it wasn't already considered into the line before. I completely forgot. Don't get me wrong. Data is it's valuable. That's how the opening lines are generated. You're going to be gaining little to no edge using the data that is already considered into the line. Even if there was some sort of edge that you can gain with the data, your thought process probably is not original. So somebody like a market maker in these chart books has probably placed a large bet on whatever side and moved the line, which causes the recreational books to move the line, which then that edge that was gained is already gone within seconds or minutes. To really bring it all together and explain, I'm not special, I'm not a genius, I don't know a bunch of shit, but yet I'm still profiting. And how am I doing that? I'm using a plus EV tool. I live in California and I am also under 21 years old, so I have a lot of restrictions. But yet I'm still beating the books, and it's because I'm not overcomplicating it and I'm using logic. I understand the core fundamentals of sports betting, and I decided, coming to conclusion, considering all the factors, that using a plus EV tool is just going to be the best approach to profiting off of sports betting given my situation. Instead of looking at player data, I'm looking at market data to gain an actual edge. Because why? There is really 3 proven long-term strategies. Top-down betting, or plus EV like I'm doing. Bottom-up betting, which is creating statistical models, but like actually diving deep into it and thinking outside of the box. And option number 3 is arbitrage. And given my location, arbitrage is very difficult because I don't have a lot of access to a lot of different books. So for me, that came to DFS apps and plus EV. And as I mentioned before, it's like I'm not having to think, and I'm making money. I'm not having to think at all. I'll be at work, and I'm just on my phone, throwing slips. Am I this Josh Hart over threes because if you set the screen, then he's good? That I don't even watch the games, dude. I've got so many bets active that I literally couldn't watch the games if I wanted to, in a sense. Like, there's so many bets that I have. It's all just a numbers game. Having an edge and then getting the volume. And like I said, you're going to see a lot of content, a lot of bullshit, a lot of people who are just trying to get clicks and likes to sell you on a Discord or sell you their picks, because that's where they're going to make their money. Because I would bet you, I would put money that this guy does not show his picket, he's not transparent about his bankroll and how he's doing. I would bet that if he started doing that, if he was transparent about his bankroll, that he's probably not going to get a lot of people to pay him money.